all here. So we have 5 members. We can begin. Monday, 8th February at 7:31. So we can begin the meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals for today. It looks like we have one appeal to listen to, and that's from Warren and Alicia Luciani. Okay, so
before we get into having a presentation by them, we're gonna let Cindy say what she discovered. Right?
Okay. So hi everyone. So during the snowstorm last night, I decided to do some research, and I don't see anywhere in our regulation where you have to come to this board to ask for a variance. If you go to section 5.9 on page 89, they do not have to come to this board, from my understanding, if you look at their plan, because they are within the side yard. They're not putting the pool on the side. They're not putting the pool in the front. They're putting it in the back. And there's no reference to, if you read section 5.9.
So what Cindy is citing to is section 5.9 site amenities. Under the old regulations that we had, swimming pools had their own section, and all swimming pools were not supposed to be in the front, side, or rear yards. Under the regulations that became adopted on 2019, it says no swimming pool, tennis court, or other recreational structure, including related improvement areas, shall be permitted in any required side or front yard of any residential zone. So it's moot on the rear yard. Cindy brought that to my attention this morning, and so what I did is I checked with council, and while this may or may not have been a Scribner's error, it's not something that can be interpreted as the rear yard should be there. It requires a modification of the zoning regs by the zoning town planning and zoning commission if they wish to reinstate a rear yard. But as it reads, it clearly is just saying side or front yard. So the proposed pool would be in the rear. What's the rear yard? And this section is saying that it's silent. Cindy also looked at the definition of accessory buildings, and a structure is anything that's above ground. Swimming pools are in the ground, at least this kind of swimming pool. And so it's not considered a structure that way. Under the building code it is, so it does require a building permit. Still requires a zoning permit to make sure it's not in the side or front yard. But in terms of needing a variance, it appears that it doesn't. So,
thanks, Cindy.
Thanks, Cindy. Having done all her homework, found something we need to fix in the zoning regs, or maybe not. So, Warren, that's easy for you.
Yeah, well, if you have any questions, we'd be more than happy to answer them.
Yeah, your clock is running fast.
Yeah. By the way, who fixes your clocks? I got a grandfather clock I got a problem with.
I keep mine not functioning.
Mine runs 5 minutes a day fast.
Because my parents had 20 or 30 of these stupid things, and they had them all running. And none of them kept perfect time. So they were bonging all the time. It's enough to make you nuts.
I got mine on silent, but it runs fast.
I do note that we did get a letter from the Walters, who were in support of this. So we'll just note that for the record, even though at this point it doesn't appear that there's any action required by the board itself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. Thanks, Cindy. She's the one who did the homework. Or actually, she's the weatherman.
Take care.
Thank you.
Okay, well, since we've dispensed with that, the only thing left to do would be the minutes from last meeting. So, I don't know if anyone's looked at the minutes.
I did make a motion to accept.
I'll second.
Who was that? I'm sorry. Was that
That
Sean?
was the second from Sean, I think.
Cindy made the motion.
Yes. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay, good. Okay, I guess we're done. Let's have a motion to, unless there's any other discussions about anything. I guess not. All right, a motion to
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
adjourn. Okay, I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
That's a record.
It is a record. Well, it was a record non-meeting, thanks to Cindy.
Right?